Alright, so just before I get started here, I'm going ahead and running my ozone machine to knock down some of the smoke smell in here, and starting on the pre-wash rinse here, and I figured I'd give you some background on the vehicle. So when the owner dropped it off, she was telling me that she recently bought this car dirt cheap for $400, but also that it's her first car, so she brought it to me to hopefully undo everything you saw in the opening. But when cleaning tires, if the cleaner turns brown when you agitate, it means that they aren't quite clean yet. So I always repeat this process at least once, although sometimes it takes 2 or 3 times until the cleaner turns white, and that's when you know they're clean. Okay, so with the car covered in nice thick foam here, I'll go around with my Detail Geek Boar's Hair Detail Brush. And if you've ever wondered why I do this step, it's simply to give myself the opportunity to go around the whole vehicle and use this brush in all the tight areas, like around all the trim, side mirrors, behind the gas door, basically anywhere my wash mitt would miss. Quickly remove the seats after disconnecting the battery. Also going to dismantle the entire center console and get that out of there. And then next up is to start removing the massive amount of garbage from the car. Honestly, I'm glad I had the foresight here to take a quick peek at what was on the floor of this car, as this is exactly the type of vehicle you would expect to find needles in. So I'll very carefully get those disposed of. And after seeing that, there is no way I'm taking any chances now, and I'm just grabbing the dustpan here to deal with the rest of the garbage. Now in the back here where all the snow and ice is, I just grabbed a screwdriver I had laying around and basically scraped what I could off the carpet. But as you can see, there's a bunch of broken glass mixed in with it, so obviously at one point this winter, the passenger window was broken and it snowed inside the vehicle, so that's likely not something I'll ever see again. Now of course this is the vehicle that keeps on giving, so having missed this earlier as it was tucked under the gas pedal, I'll quickly dispose of it. And you guys can probably already tell, but these carpets are in really rough shape, so I'm definitely looking forward to extracting them in a little bit. Alright, it's finally time to get to work on these dirty seats and carpet. And because these are so bad, I'm going to be using my medium green drill brush exclusively today, as I know I'm going to need the extra agitation these offer. And if you're wondering where you can find these drill brushes or the soft white ones, well, they're available on my website at detailgeekautocare.com, where worldwide shipping is available. So feel free to give those a look. And then for any lingering spots, I'll hit them with the steamer a little bit later on. Okay, moving inside to the carpets now, and because I know these carpets are super nasty and full of all kinds of gross substances, I'm using a liberal amount of solution here, and I'm making sure to agitate really well before starting on extracting. And for any of you out there who have a vehicle with dirty carpets or seats and you want to tackle it yourselves, the combo I use of Chemical Guy's Lightning Fast, my Detail Geek drill brushes, and then the Bissell Spot Clean Professional to extract works incredibly well. So I would highly recommend all of them, especially the Bissell. If you guys are curious, I've got the links to them down in the description. along with nearly every other product and tool that I use. Here's the nearly 2 pails full of disgusting, nasty, and smelly water pulled from this car, along with a nice layer of sludge at the bottom. And this is definitely the smelliest water pour that I've ever had. Gross. Now for this disgusting gear shifter that's covered in caked on cigarette ash. The steamer is the only way to get that loosened up, but once I started, it was clear that most of the surrounding plastic had been burned and melted from years of using it as an ashtray. So while it will be clean when I'm done, it's unfortunately not going to look new again. Here's a quick before and after of the carpet, and after extracting and steaming, it honestly looks like a different vehicle. I'll move back outside and get some sealant applied to this paint to boost the depth and gloss and keep it protected for about 6 months.